What's up, everybody out there in 420 land? This is the co-host of Two Stone Dudes podcast, Ryan Castle. The Anchor app is where I got my start, and it's been amazing being a podcast host so far because of Anchor. Let me explain. It's the easiest way to make a podcast for free. That's right, it's free. Anchor then distributes your podcast to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and so many more. And I won't forget about the creation tools that allow you to edit your podcast from your phone or your PC. And you can get paid with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make your very own podcast. Download the free app or go to anchor.fm.
Welcome to the next episode of Two Stone Dudes podcast. This is your co-host, Ryan Castle, with
Rob Dena
and
Mondo Homunculero.
Yeah! Tonight on the podcast, we're going to have Johnny Blaze. He is also a podcaster, and we'll talk about not only what his podcast is about, but what it's called as well, because it kind of escapes me right now. So we're already getting stoned. We've been smoking on some alien cookies. And I put a little OG Kush concentrate on top of that. And Mondo got a buzz right away. Rob choked on it.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little bit. And now Rob's got a big old fat joint getting ready to pass around.
Hey.
What's up?
Speaking of goodies.
What's up?
Didn't you bring chocolate chip cookies with you?
Oh, fuck yeah, I did.
Yes, you did.
That's right. We got a snack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ooh, I just got a fucking big fat boner off of that shit.
Cookies.
Right on.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Cookies,
all right.
cookies.
So, let's talk about what we've been talking about before the show because I want to get that all down. Mondo, what were you going on about before we started?
Well, you mean about our guest tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, I listened to his podcast. He had a comedian on, and they were good. I mean, he was just like, what do you do? Blah blah blah. A typical interview like we do.
Yeah. I listened to one of his interviews, and he flowed really well
good
with his guests.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, and he was talking about creating listenership and all these types of things, and he was doing some shit on IG. This guy was this comedian.
Okay. Cool.
The IG
Instagram TV.
Right.
Okay.
IGTV.
IGTV. Yeah. I'm good, man. I got my pipe over here. I'm sitting on this concentrate, trying not to kill you.
Bing, bang, boom. Oh, nice. That's nice.
Rob, what were we talking about earlier, man? Because it was kind of... So I want to talk about my car.
Oh, yeah.
Since I'm getting a new one tomorrow.
Tell us about your car.
All right, so...
Poor thing.
Fucking apparently, I drive like a fucking maniac.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went to go pull a U-turn today, perfectly legal maneuver.
Right.
And my power steering went out and caused me to go into the fucking curb. And it fucking ruined my axle and dented my fucked up my frame and fucking put it's needless to say it was undrivable.
Huh.
So I had to get it towed by AAA today. And big shout out to AAA. Thank you. And we're junking it tomorrow. We're junking it Saturday, and I'm getting a car tomorrow. I'm getting a little Chevy tomorrow. So something good came out. Dude, that car was on its last leg to begin with. Like Rob drove it one time. Rob, talk about your experience driving my car.
Dude, I swear Gorilla Glue is holding that shit together.
Dude.
But then once it got hot outside,
Yeah.
shit fell apart.
Yup. Yup.
Power steering gone.
Yeah.
Your axle snapped.
Yup.
Your wheel bearing just said...
Yup.
So everything went poo-poo.
Yeah,
During
you know what I
lunchtime.
say?
During fucking lunchtime.
This is what I say too.
Hakuna Matata.
What?
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
It means no worries.
Means no worries, bitches.
Hakuna Matata.
That's right.
What a wonderful
Mondo, have you ever heard this song?
Yes.
Hakuna Matata.
This is one of my favorites.
my marijuana.
Yes. Smoke my
It
marijuana.
means no worries.
All right, I just had to play that for a second. Oh man, the fucking Lion King.
Free
People,
philosophy.
Mondo, is it weird to you that people our age like the Lion King?
Well,
Like, because I could see by somebody older it doesn't have any substance or plot to
oh,
it.
it does have a lot, it's very allegorical. But I just don't like kid movies.
No?
No.
Okay. All
I don't
right.
like them. I watch them all just to make sure, right?
Just to make sure.
Everybody was all doing this Frozen thing, right?
Right.
I had to watch Frozen. The singing was
You
great.
had to watch it?
I had to, yeah. I mean,
Why?
Did you let it go?
because I'm a
Did
kind
you
of
let it
I'm
go?
I'm a cinema critic. That's why.
Ah, okay. All right. Wait, a critic or a cynic?
No, critic.
There's a difference.
Like, no critic.
I'm very plutocratic as a critic.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
It means I think my shit's better than other people's shit.
Oh,
So there
Okay,
you go.
that's your Scrabble word.
That's what I do. Ding dang doom.
Shit, it ain't about 5 any now.
Bing
Now it's
bang
just
boom.
20.
Ding dang doom.
Gotta have 20 on it.
uh-oh.
Gonna get in front of and behind. So,
What about behind?
well, you didn't? Did you see the cartoon meme I put up on Instagram?
No.
Oh, you got to see this, my friend.
You put up a cartoon
Yeah. Oh, this was.
on Instagram?
I'm trying to think where I got.
Is it
this.
Mondo who give me colors?
It's Mondo's. Yeah, I only do Mondo on there. I don't do.
Well, you gotta throw yourself
Here we
out
go.
there,
Here
Mondo,
we go.
so you can check it out.
I've been out there. Here it is.
What is that? Okay, it's a cartoon sketch.
Hey, I'm sending him the invite right now.
It says, ooh, first base is a bar of soap washing hands. Second base on the body. And third round is going low. And, poor soap is in his ass. That's funny.
It is funny. Here
That's
you go.
funny. Poor
Here you go.
soap.
Right. Check this out.
What the fuck?
That's funny.
It's funny as hell.
Okay.
It's one of those ones. Wait a minute.
Go ahead, Mondo. Spit out your site so that people can check it out.
Oh, you mean my podcast? You mean?
I'm just saying, no, in general, like you have your Instagram where your people. can
Yeah,
see it.
you look up Mono Homuncularo on Instagram. Got lots of followers, do lots of posts. Also, there's a Mondo Homuncularo page on Facebook. Same thing. That page has got a lot of music stuff on it, so it's pretty cool. Those are my page. I have my personal page, with my real name, but I'm not putting that out. I mean, I got like 4,100 friends or some shit like that.
That's good.
It's pretty good. But you know what? I miss MySpace, because if we still had MySpace, we're doing what we're doing, dude.
Hey, certain things have made a comeback, so.
I would love it if it did, because I had 10,000 followers.
Have you seen that little compact phone? Who makes that little compact phone?
That little bitty one?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
It looks the size of a makeup case.
Yeah, I've seen
Little
that.
tiny thing, yeah.
I used to have a phone like
I'll
that.
lose that shit.
I used to have a phone like that.
But they did come back with a flip phone too, right? It's considered a
Yeah,
flip
they got
phone.
a big flip too.
What's the whole point?
People are just nostalgic. Yeah. It's like there's people that have dial phones. They have old.
They have. I remember when Radio Shack was around. Yeah, it's a Radio Shack. They had an accessory for the phones where it was the hang-up line. You can connect it to your cell phone.
Yeah.
For radiation reasons.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
Get the fuck out of here.
there's all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just put peanut butter in your ear or something.
do whatever you got to do, man. I ain't gonna argue.
Just rub Robitussin all over your body.
As long as people don't try to make me do something I don't want to do, I don't give a fuck what they do.
How's it going over there, Ryan?
It's
'Cause-
fine. We should probably end this segment
So-
here pretty shortly.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
What else you got to talk about?
Nothing right now, and we're having a little bit of technical difficulties that I had to deal with, so let's end this segment real quick, and I'm getting there as well. I mean, that's what it is. All right, so we're talking right now on the line with Johnny Blaze. Johnny, how are you today, man?
How's it going? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Appreciate you having me on, Brian.
Oh, thank you so much. So in the house, we got Rob the Nod, and we got Mondo Homunculero with us as well. Just letting you know, if you hear other voices, that's who it is. All right. Two stone dudes turn into four assholes, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But you know, it's okay. All right. So I want to start. Let's go. I'm going to go back to these other questions real quick. I don't want to surprise. Sure. I thought about it. I was going to surprise you, but I said, nah. I'm just going to stick to what I'm going to stick to what I gave you, man. Talk to us about your podcast, the name, and what it's all about.
What's the Cloud Chronicles? It's not just a clever name. No, it's in the clouds. Just kind of like it's a pun. It's a take on a cannabis enthusiast. A way for me to kind of say, we're about this. We support this. This is a cannabis friendly podcast. It's all we go talk about a lot of nostalgia, a lot of 90s stuff, a lot of comedy. We leave politics alone because I feel like you can get that anywhere,
right?
On any medium, like
especially
every time you open up your phone. Exactly. So, and I started it up in the time of the pandemic, so it was mainly geared to get a half-hour break from all that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Good stuff, man. So how long have you been on?
I've been on I'd say about 8 months now.
Oh, nice.
So under a year.
Okay. All right,
yeah.
Cool. Right around the middle of the pandemic?
Yeah. I mean, but I've had the idea for a couple years now. I'm not going to lie, I was dragging my feet about it, but there was just so much extra time in the pandemic, and I felt like if you didn't start pursuing whatever dream you had, then you're never going to get it off.
Right.
You're not doing it now.
Well, you got to remember, nobody knew what the fuck was going to happen. Everybody thought we were going to catch it and die in a fucking day. So everybody was just kind of doing what they were doing. They were like, okay. And a lot of podcasts came out of the pandemic. We should be called a podcast-demic, some shit like that.
Yeah, seriously.
There should be a whole podcast about it, how podcasts came out of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So we really could
it was
do
a way
that
for
sometime.
people to communicate.
Yeah.
I mean, all the big corporations would have shut down if it wasn't for, the technology like we're using right the video.
Right.
Being able to video chat,
Right.
So
where do you think they got the ideas from? Right?
Exactly.
No shit.
Exactly.
Tell us where we can find your show, like the links and the social media stuff, all that good stuff. Just drop it all right now while you get a chance.
Okay. On YouTube, it's the Cloud Chronicles. So you search the Cloud Chronicles at the Cloud Chronicles podcast, and you'll see us on there. There's about 30 videos so far. So
nice,
grinding it out. Also, Instagram, Cloud Chronicles podcast.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you had an Instagram. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're I just started Instagram a couple months ago. So, but yeah, definitely it's an Instagram page. Facebook, the Cloud Chronicles. Everything, the Cloud Chronicles.
Right.
Across the board.
Okay. All right. I want to thank you too, by the way, for reaching out. I looked at the top of our messenger, and you were the first one that sent a message, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that. I'm so used to asking people, you know what I mean? So thank you.
Yeah.
I know when I put up, is it because you saw one of my posts or something?
I believe that's what it was. And, it was either that or I had made a post about, I was looking for 420 friendly podcast people to.
That might have been it.
I think it might have been it.
I never take credit.
You hit me, right?
I never take credit.
You know what? We smoke. We smoke. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think I might have reached out to you. I'm going to have you on the Cloud Chronicles here. You guys on the Cloud Chronicles here soon, so can't wait for that.
April 6th?
Yes. Yeah.
April 6th. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
Very grateful for that, man. Really appreciate that.
No problem, man.
I'll get back into this format. How have you gotten thought about monetizing yet? Have you come up with a plan for it?
I'm actually, I've been communicating, and I'm still learning the ways to do that.
Okay.
Because as like I said, I'm only 7 months into it myself. So I have my merch. I made some money off my merchandise.
Nice.
You know, selling hoodies and stuff of that nature. But I'd like to learn the true way to monetize it. You know, where I'm getting paid. You know, I've heard a lot of stuff, and so I'm looking into things. I mean, I'd love to chat with you about that one day off camera. We, you know, get into that.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear if you have any ideas about it. But yeah, I've definitely thought about it because this is what I want to do. You know, this is what I want to do. So even not getting paid thousands of dollars and millions of dollars, you know, I would still like to be able to monetize the work that I am doing.
You know what I'm finding? I'm finding that some podcasters now are getting into groups with other podcasters that have similar ideas. And I think that's a great idea. I mean, it's kind of like tribalism a little bit, but why not be with people that are like-minded and you know, are into the shit that you are? You know what I mean? That makes sense. Like me and you and a bunch of other people could be part of a podcast group that we all support each other and put commercials on for other people's podcasts. That's what the last guy, Ben Austin, did that. The last guy I had on the show. And he stopped in the middle of his podcast and promoted somebody else's podcast. So and it's because he's part of this group. And I would love to see something like that sometime down the way. I mean, that'd be something cool right there, right?
Yeah, dude, I'd love to do anything like that. I mean, anybody that I work with and people that I'm on their shows and I have them on my show, you know, from that point on, if I wasn't already, like, whenever I see them post, I'm going to share it. You know what I mean? I'm going to share it on my story. I'm sharing it on my Facebook thing, you know, just to help, because I believe that, you know, like you were saying, man, the podcast group, the podcast community definitely needs to stick together.
Yeah.
You know, because there's so many of us. There's so many of us that we can just kind of get, like, lost in the shuffle.
Right.
And a good podcast like yours can get, you know, because there's so many, but how are they going to find it? You know what I mean? So,
thank you. I appreciate you saying that, by the way. We kind of dedicated this month to having other podcasters on our show, promoting them as much as we possibly can. And from what I understand, I'm getting some good feedback. People are telling me they're getting some listeners on their shows, man, and that's pretty cool. I love sharing an audience. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Right.
To introduce somebody to something that could be more educational than what I'm giving them, which we're not the most, I mean, we got one guy on our show, Mondo, who's like the most educated person I've ever met in my entire life. But it's a rare thing because he likes to fuck around all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but he passes on some good knowledge and I like listen to the guy. Right, Mondo?
I guess so.
Dude, you're our Yoda, man.
I'm getting old enough to be.
Yeah, you're a fucking Yoda, dude.
It's all about the discounts.
Hey, we go to Denny's with him when we get a discount. At like 5 o'clock. Y'all, it's horrible, isn't it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mondo. I love you, dude.
You know what? There are perks.
There are perks to being a senior citizen. All right, man. Right. So, what kind of equipment are you using right now? Are you using like a headphones and a mixer and a mic, or what do you got going on?
You know, I'm just basically using a simple setup right now, man. Like I said, I'm just now getting into it. I'm checking out all the new equipment. You know, I'm using a laptop, I guess a standard issue mic. I haven't really gotten to the headphones yet. I'm looking into that. I'm looking into, you know, I got buds, or not buds, but I got the plug-in kind.
Right.
But I'm looking into like a whole new laptop, so I don't want to get a bunch of accessories for this one and then they don't work for the next one.
That makes sense. that does make sense. Hey, dude, I started out with just my phone, and then we got these little these little lapel mics, and that's how we started out.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man. That's how we started out, bro.
I started on the phone too, bro. I put my phone up on top of my kid's shelf with a couple of my PlayStation 4 video games behind it and hit play.
Yep.
And that's how I shot the pilot episode. I swear to God, the little 2-minute, hey, this is going to be the Cloud Chronicles. This is what I'm going to be doing. And it was like, I swear to God, that's how I started. It was 2 minutes long. It's on YouTube right now. It's the very first episode I ever did. It's like 2 minutes. I'm sitting in a chair. I got just a gray background, with plain, solid gray background, just sitting in a chair. And I'm like, hey, this is what I'm about to do.
Nice. Yeah. So what's been your favorite episode to do so far?
Oh, man. That's a good question. I got one dropping Friday with Tyler Chronicles. He's been on MTV's Wild 'N Out. He's a really funny comedian. He's a writer. It was a really good episode with him, so I'm excited about that one dropping Friday. The one I had this past Friday with comedian Kamira White.
I listened to that one. That was great.
She has a great personality. I mean, she just kind of and very infectious smile. So, that was a great episode. Yes, very much so. One of my mentors, Freeway Lamar. He does a lot of the cannabis reform in Texas. So he'd be a good person for me to put you guys in with, man.
Absolutely. For next month, please.
Yeah, was very. I did an interview with the DFW Normal guy. Have you heard of the DFW Normal?
No.
Here in Texas. It's basically their like cannabis reform. Like that's the group. That's the organization.
Okay.
Like
Normal
pushes for laws. Yeah. DFW Normal. It's NORML.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So it's a sub of.
Yeah, I had one of the. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I had one of the executive directors a couple episodes ago, and that was a really informative episode. So I learned a lot through that one. Him and Lamar.
So Johnny, you're in Texas. That's where you're beaming out of.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yo, I got
whereabouts
so
in
bad.
Texas are you?
Huh?
Whereabouts in Texas? What city or area?
Oh, like Dallas Fort Worth area.
Okay, Metroplex area. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Johnny, I lived in Texas for 2.5 years. About
You guys are in AZ, right?
yeah, we're in Phoenix.
Okay.
Mondo is a native. Actually, no, you're a native California, aren't you, Mondo?
No,
No, you're native Arizona?
Mm-hmm. Third
All right.
generation, yeah.
Mondo's a native from here. I'm from New Jersey, and Rob's from New York.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
So how do you guys from the East Coast liking it down here?
Bro, we love it here.
I like the
We love it in Arizona. That's why we stay here, man. I left here. I made the mistake and went back to Jersey for like 5 years. And it was the biggest mistake I ever made in my life, dude. It was just ridiculous. It was so cold and having to shovel snow.
I was about to
Fuck
say the
that
weather.
shit.
There it is.
Fuck shoveling snow, bro. You guys just went through it. I
Yeah.
can't believe the shitstorm you guys just came out of, man. Unbelievable. I'm
crazy.
glad you made
It
it
was
through,
crazy.
man. Glad you made it the fuck through.
Yeah, and I live out in the country area too, man.
Oh,
So,
shit.
Yeah, people had, people like neighbors had farms and stuff and, horses. And it wasn't just people. You know what I mean? There was a lot of like livestock that didn't have water and
Shit.
like, people were having to go to restaurants and,
Just to eat.
basically like train water back and forth, from restaurants and stuff. But it was about 4 days. We went through for about 4 days before everything. We had nothing, like no power, no water, no nothing.
Do you have cattle?
And it was freezing. So.
Johnny, move out here,
that's
bro.
fine.
Move out here. Come out to Arizona. I tell everybody that.
I've heard it's nice there, man. I just did an interview with the artist from Arizona, man.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys are familiar. His name is the homie Big Rich.
I think I've heard of him. I think I've heard of him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I literally yesterday I did an interview with him. It's coming out on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to get me in contact with him.
Cool.
So I was just talking Arizona stuff with him, so that's funny.
Oh, sweet.
Man,
we can have it. Does he smoke?
Yeah. I'm not sure if he does. He didn't. He wasn't during the interview. I think he does. He didn't during the interview, but that might have just been his thing. He might, some people do, some people don't.
Dude, I'm
But
saying,
I'm pretty sure he does.
yeah, if he does, man, we could have him in the studio. Shit.
Yeah.
Have him fucking
Yeah,
smoke
I mean,
with us and
definitely,
shit.
man. Y'all reach out to him, dude. He's a really cool
Okay.
dude. Really cool dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd love to
Hook
you
us
guys.
up.
Is that
local,
big homie Rich? Is that his name?
No, it's the homie
Big
The
Rich.
homie.
The homie.
Big Rich. Yeah, and everything's spelled HOMIE.
Okay, yeah.
All right, cool.
Homie Big Rich.
Um,
Got it.
He's on Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, y'all reach out to him, man. He's
Okay.
a real cool dude. Real cool dude.
Hey, man.
Is
Is that you, Mondo?
Yeah.
Turn it down, man. Turn it down.
Man, my phone is just ever since his last update, it didn't update. It downgraded.
Turn it off.
It's still going.
I know how to get rid of that.
Hey,
I can hear that, dude.
There we go.
That reminds me of that video. I did a TikTok video where it's like when you open your phone, open TikTok in public, and it's like, shake that ass. You're like, oh shit. Hey, you're in the library, you're in the doctor's office.
Or so, it's embarrassing when your girlfriend has WAP as her fucking ringtone. That's embarrassing right there. These kids nowadays. Okay, dude, how old are you? We're all wanting to know.
I'm 39.
You're 39? Okay, so you're right up there. You're with us then.
Yeah,
you're a man. Okay, you're a man. So we get that now. All right.
Don't let the school look cool.
What episode would you recommend to somebody if they really want to get down to like the meat and potatoes of what you stand for?
Well, the ones that I named, I don't want to rename the ones again, but definitely those three. The Lamar episodes, Chimera episode, the Nick Carton episode is a good one. Big Irish J, either part 1 or 2 of the Big Irish J episodes I did. Those are great episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, man, those are just, I think those are genuine where I had fun. I don't like it to be an interview. I want us to have like a conversation more or less. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because everybody they encounter, like, of course you got to ask the standard questions like, hey, how long you been podcasting, or how long you've been doing comedy, or how long you've been doing music. But, once you get through that, you kind of want to like talk to the people. So maybe on your show, if people are getting a side of them that they're not getting anywhere else.
Right.
They can see the standard questions maybe on MTV or whatever big one they get, and maybe you get to see like their personal side, like some of the questions you asked me.
Right.
For example.
Yeah. We're getting into that right about now. It's about that time. Personal, John. Personal. What makes you inspired? What makes you feel inspired?
I like making people happy, and I love making people laugh. So if I get a message or a comment saying, "Hey, this video made my day," or "Hey, I like watching your videos," or when I'm down, I see one of your videos. That's good. That's that's like the confirmation for me. Like, okay,
nice.
I'm doing something right.
Right on. Man.
You know what I mean?
Right on. What's one thing people misunderstand about you?
I'm not happy all the time. I try to be.
All right. Oh shit! All right.
I try to be. I really try to be, and but that's okay though. It's all right not to be happy all the time. You just I try to reach shift and refocus and get right back to that. But I really try to be. So I don't want to like portray like he's never pissed off or stuff doesn't like bother me. I'm a human. Things bother me. Right. But I don't want to take that on camera.
Right. Why bring that energy, right?
Exactly.
So what kind of kid were you growing up?
Well, my dad was a minister.
Really?
So, yeah, my dad was a minister. I played sports. I didn't start smoking until I was like 19 after college.
Really?
So I was kind of like, I was a preacher's kid, varsity basketball, all that good jazz, Letterman's jacket. You know what I'm saying? straight lace kind of dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, no shit.
Later,
right. Did you graduate high school?
Yes.
You graduated high school. You went to college, right? You said you went to college.
Yeah,
okay.
I went to Texas Wesleyan in Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay, all right, right on.
Okay,
I was a Longhorns fan. That was I
am a Longhorns fan.
Are you? That's where I went to high school. I
like the Longhorns.
I went to high school at a place called Pearsall. It's about 45 miles south of San Antonio. And it's
okay. I've never heard of that. Okay, I've heard of San Antonio. I used to live down there.
Right on, man. Right on. All right, I'm getting to one of my favorite parts here. Getting to cannabis. All right, you obviously smoke. What are you smoking on today?
I am not sure what this one is, man. I was a little upset, and I couldn't get the name. But yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've been very I've been like, and I've been very snobbish here lately. I want names because I go to Leafly or I go to someplace else and I look up. You know what I'm saying,
bro? I do the same thing. Yeah, Rob can almost care less.
Well, it's doing its job.
Yeah, I'm like, I just.
No, I'm with him.
Yeah,
I'm with him. I'm not about to say like, nah, man, fuck that shit. Go ahead, take it away. No, I'm not there yet.
it's doing its job.
I like to know. I like to know what
funny.
THC content is of
It
every
has
bag.
purpose.
I have to know what it is. Like, what's the THC?
Oh,
percentage?
okay. See. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I haven't gotten there yet, man. I think you start asking people that down here, they'll be like, "Do you want it or not?"
I believe they have some kind of instrument you can buy that might be able to test it. There has to be something on the market that you got to be able to have.
It's getting that kind of like knowledge and technology is getting down to more people, you know, because people are getting, you know, like yourself and me, right? We're starting to ask those questions,
right?
And so, like I said, like a few months ago, had I asked my boys that, and they'd have been like, "It's good, dude. I know it's good. I mean, that's what I can tell you. I don't know. I don't know what you're looking for, but it's good. I'm using it. You know what I mean? So I'm not complaining. I haven't had any complaints. That's the level we get.
Nice.
That's the compliment we get. Man, ain't nobody complaining about it.
Okay, so you obviously know a little bit about it. What is your favorite strain to go for?
Durban Poison.
Durban Poison. Nice.
That's a good old classic.
Great choice. Absolutely great choice.
Are you
God.
more indica or more sativa?
Sativa. Wait a minute. Hold on. I always get these confused. Sativa is the energy one, right?
Yes,
Yep.
Sativa's the energy.
Yes.
Okay, I got it right. Yes, sativas. Yes.
All right.
All the way.
Right.
If I can choose, I'm choosing sativa.
That's what Durban
but I'm
Poison
taking
is,
either.
it's sativa. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So that's why you said favorite. I was like, Durban Poison, buddy. I know all about that one.
I like a good hybrid because I like to be able to go to sleep, but I want that body buzz right before I go to sleep. I want to feel my knees shake a little bit right before I hit the sack, dude.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I like.
what I have recently
I know getting laid will do the same thing to you, but you know, whatever.
That's true. That's
Sorry.
true. That's true.
But your knees.
Oh no, you're
is
good, man.
not
I was just
supposed to
saying what
hurt.
I've recently started to partake in is some edibles.
Nice.
Yeah.
What were you eating?
I have some friends from high school that have their own infused company down here.
Oh,
I had them on the
really?
podcast.
Nice.
That's a great episode. Y'all check them out. LaFleur Confections. Yeah, they have gummies. They have Kool-Aid. They have cookies.
Nice.
They have
Dude, they ship?
like everything.
So
Yeah. They ship.
Fuck
is Texas medical now? Or
No,
Yeah,
it's more of a.
You gotta have like cancer.
These are CBD infused.
CBDers. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys don't even have medical legal in Texas, I think.
No.
Man, that's a shame.
No,
dude.
not yet.
No.
Yeah, and that's why I was speaking about the episode with Lamar about Texas
There we
cannabis reform and the DFW normal guy.
That'd be a good one.
You know,
for
they talk
some
about a lot about
perspective.
the laws and stuff. They're trying to push the change.
Yeah, it barely passed here for recreational.
Yeah.
Okay. Now in New Jersey, where I'm from, it was 80% approval.
Damn.
80% approved for the fucking bill to pass, dude. It was ridiculous. I'm like, yeah, a lot of people in Jersey smoke a lot of weed. That's a regular thing for us over there. I understand that. So
The guys were smoking while they were in there signing that bill. That's what was happening.
That's what it was.
They was passing the joint around like it was the pen. That's what it was. He was like, here, man, no, man, I need the pen. Give me the pen. All right, give me the pen.
Nice,
Right.
nice.
That's what it was.
Hey, what's your favorite thing to do stoned?
Ooh. I'm a big movie person.
Okay.
Movies. So I love to watch films. I actually recently joined a fellow group of podcasters. We were talking about that earlier. We are the Real Boys. Catch us every Monday night on Facebook and YouTube Live. We review movies. There's 8 of us. We're all podcast. Yeah, we all have our own podcast. We all have our own thing going on. We've come together to form a super group of villains that review all kinds of movies,
Nice.
like present and past. We just did The Hills Have Eyes, the 1977 version,
Oh, shit.
this past Monday.
The original.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did
wow.
that, and we did a special Snyder cut of Justice League. We did that one on Friday, past Friday.
Okay.
We did an episode for that, and the next one we got the Walk Hard, Dewey Cox.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
that's fucking awesome. I love your humor, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. I'm glad you like that.
yeah, man.
I am glad. Do you like
definitely I take
honestly,
movies and video games.
honestly, do you like Weird Al?
Yes, I grew up on him.
Fuck yeah! Thank you so much, dude. I've been to 2 concerts with my girlfriend. That's how I'm getting married in 9 months. That's how I knew I was going to marry this woman, because she took me to a Weird Al concert.
Oh yeah, that's it. There it is.
Yup. I
That
was
was
like,
God's like, hey.
I
That was
just-
God's like, hey.
He's the other.
Yeah.
That's the one. This one.
yeah, I knew right there and then she was the one for me. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, all right, have you ever done any other drugs? You don't have to tell, you don't have to tell me which ones. You don't have to tell me which ones. Just yes or no.
No.
Okay. All
No.
right. Okay. Cool. All right. So we're going to the next section called "Do you subscribe?" All right. So, do you believe in an after? Do you believe in an afterlife?
Yes. Yes. I believe there's something after this. I think we're here too short for this to be it.
Okay. All right. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever had a paranormal experience?
Yes.
Wow. Tell us about it, bro.
I'll just be quick. I mean, just you've seen, doors shutting or cabinets moving or something like that. Just you felt something on the back of your neck. It's little stuff like that has happened before. I don't have like a big elaborate one,
Oh, okay.
like ghost tale.
Okay.
Going to.
All right. I do, which I'm going to tell on the podcast one day. I'm not going to talk about it today because it'll take up too much time.
Well, I grew up in the hood.
Okay. I'll be on the look for that one.
Rob?
I grew up in the hood, and to hear the doors and shut and the cabinets open, those were the roaches. And the doors slamming, that was the landlord because he wanted his rent and he didn't get it. He got to wait till 5:30.
Rob. You're ridiculous. All right, man.
He's like Zordon. I can't see him on the camera. I just hear the voice.
Right. All right, man. Do you believe in the Matrix theory?
Yes. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you think we're in a
So, yeah.
simulation?
It makes I think so. A lot of times I do, man. I'm trying to sound weird or anything. But
No. I want your honest opinion.
Just say if I woke up and was plugged into some shit, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. Yeah, I feel the same way, dude. I totally understand.
That makes sense. Like I wouldn't be like, "What the hell?" I'd be like, "Okay, all right, I know I wasn't stupid."
I'd be
okay,
like, "Yep,
cool.
this makes sense. This makes complete sense."
Okay.
Maybe that's why there's anal
Okay, so I
probing.
think the first thing I saw in the
Unplugging
movie
us.
was unplug this part.
Dude, shit's been so crazy lately. Whatever.
Hey, Mondo.
All right. Do you know what the Mandela effect is?
I was reading up on that, and I think I get it. Yeah, I think I understand what it is.
Okay.
I think yes, I believe in that.
Really?
I believe that does happen. I don't agree with it, but I do believe they've done that with people. They've changed the way people have looked throughout history.
Right.
So why wouldn't an event? They could have said an event took place here, and then 40 years from now they're saying it was 100 miles from there.
Dude, I've noticed things.
Or it never happened.
I noticed things like a celebrity. I won't mention his name because I respect him, but he looks way different. He's a comedian, and he looks way different than what I remember him looking like. And he was only. I don't want to go into that because it'll be able to give it away.
Cocaine
Anyway,
is one hell of a drug.
I wasn't able to see him on TV for about, I don't know, a couple years or something like that. And when I saw him again on TV, he was way bigger than he used to be. And his face was a little different. But that was who they were saying he was. And it freaked me the fuck out. I said, that's not the same fucking guy.
Cocaine
no fucking
is one
way.
hell of a drug.
Man, what the fuck ever. All right. Anyway, let me get back into this. So, do you believe the moon landing was faked?
Oh, man. Again, let's just say that if they told us that it was, I would be surprised. Because I've seen some stuff that makes me question it.
Okay.
When I didn't question it before. So, I'll just say that. I'm not going to go ahead and I'm not going to go on set and say, yeah, it was fake. But I've seen stuff be like, okay, well, yeah, that kind of, but nothing solid.
Okay. All right. Former director of the Israeli space security has come out and said that there are actually a lot of aliens and that they visit us on a regular basis. Do you believe that statement?
Yeah.
What leads you to believe that statement?
Yes. I think the universe is too big and for us to believe that we're the only living beings.
Right. I totally agree.
Right. That makes sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's very vain of any human to think that we're the only species. Like, really, like, we don't even use the full brain capacity, but we're the only. Yeah. So yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right, man. Who killed JFK?
Don't know. You'd have to ask someone close to him.
Nice. All right, now here is my favorite absolute part of this podcast. Tell me about your happiest memory.
Probably when my first son was born.
Okay.
So I'll go with that. If it was like personal, something different, I've had some small victories here since I started the podcast that have brought me to tears.
Nice.
Not gonna lie.
Man, that's awesome.
But other than that, yeah, definitely the birth of the kid was the
Yeah.
Like, look
happiest.
at the size of it. Yeah.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Yep.
Keep your kids away from my
and
daughter.
you get a boy too.
keep your kids away from my daughter.
Yeah, man, he's getting ready to go to college on a baseball scholarship. So,
Oh wow!
shout out to him.
Congrats.
Right on, bro. Right on.
Oh, yeah.
Man. That's so awesome, dude. You know what? It's funny. We've been having a lot of good news lately. Okay, I'm gonna share this real quick. Did I already share about Kevin?
No.
Okay, one of our buddies today got a $4 an hour raise. $4 an hour raise.
That's a lot.
And got a $500 bonus in cash. Yeah, this guy works 3 jobs.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
You know when they say when you give, you get back more? This guy, not a couple days ago, bought me 2 eighths for my birthday.
Okay.
Of some really good weed. And fucking a couple days later, this happens. That's some karma right there.
He gave his family ramen noodles that night for you to smoke.
Yeah, right on. All right. So.
No, that's cool. That's how it works, though. When you give, you get back.
Yeah, man.
In an unexpected way. And especially when I'm not going to say when you give, because some people give and they only give to think you're going to get something back. Hope you'll do something back for them.
Right.
So
they have
you got to give the right way.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Be altruistic.
Like, let me do this. Let me do this so when I need him, I can be like, oh man, remember when I came through for you though,
Right.
Pay it forward.
Right. I believe in is it altruistic, right? Yeah, I said it correctly. It's altruistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being on, brother. I really appreciate you coming on.
Hey, man, I appreciate you having me.
We'd like to have you on again next month. Next month is going to be dedicated to people that smoke, grow, dab, and use cannabis. And you definitely fall in that category. So what I have, I'll probably have you on a clip of the episode for our 420 episode. Talk to you for a few minutes and catch up with you and see what you're smoking that day.
Okay, so what about what this drops?
I'll be recording it on 419 and dropping it on 420.
Oh, I was talking about today.
Oh, this is going to be dropping. This will drop tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Yep. Yeah,
Forward
just
to
give
it.
me,
Look forward to it.
I'll have it. If not tonight, I'll have it by tomorrow. It depends on Mondo. Mondo's probably tired, so I'll have it drop by tomorrow.
He is not tired.
Oh, you're not tired?
I'm getting my second wind.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm getting ready.
All right. So I want to see if these guys got
when
any
you come on the
questions.
show, will it just be you? Will it just be you when you come on?
Would you
For the
like?
interview?
Would you like the rest of us on?
Oh, I that's what I was assuming it was going to be. I didn't know
Yeah,
You know,
I
I
guess
don't
the
know
rest of us
what
could come
Zordon
on.
and-
That'd be cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
the wisdom that's going on.
Because I have a
We'll
podcast
come on. We'll all
also.
come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be cool.
I mean, if that date and time works, yeah, y'all, all you guys can come on. I'm going to use StreamYard, so I mean,
Okay.
the number
Right
is
on.
not
Right
a
on.
problem.
April 6th, 2 p.m. We'll make it work.
Oh, that's my birthday. How
Oh,
cool.
that's Mike's birthday.
Yeah.
All
Is it
right,
really?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
Yeah, Mondo's birthday.
I mean, if that, I would. I mean, we can keep it under an hour, man.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
No, what a great
We can
opportunity.
do another day, man. I mean, it's your birthday.
Oh no,
Let's do
that's
it.
all right. You know, what I do on my birthday, man. My mother passed away about 4 years ago, and so on.
Oh, okay.
Well, she was 92, man. She had a good run, and so anyway,
Okay.
she taught all of us kids that our birthday was another holiday. So I always take anywhere from 2 to 3 days off work so I can celebrate. That's what I do. I just keep celebrating. So if I'm on the show on my birthday, that's great. I love it.
Sweet, yeah, man, that'd be awesome. I mean, I'd love to have all you guys on there.
Yeah.
We can chop it up.
No, man, it's
Awesome. We'll all get
great
fucking-
opportunity.
We'll all
Appreciate
get
it.
good and baked, and have a good
yeah.
conversation.
Just like always.
Right on, man. Right on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, do you have any more questions for Johnny Blaze?
I do have a question.
Sure.
What's my question again? Oh yeah, I am a big Footloose fan, and since you've been raised in a church-going family, was there any times that you had to sneak out, or it was all good because you're a dude and it wasn't, like your sister's not involved, but it's your personal life with you and your dad, and since he was a churchgoer?
As far as like wanting to like listen to like say like if I wanted to like party or something like that, or like
Yeah,
listen
correct.
to
Yeah,
like
growing
rap
up,
or
being
music.
being a teenager, want to go out and hang with your friends. Was there any issues doing that?
Well, I'm going to tell you this, man. My dad was the minister, but my mom was the strict one. My dad was
Really?
he's very, very laid back and calm. So I watched all the shit with my dad.
Okay.
All the R stuff I watched with my dad.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Right on.
So mom
Yeah.
was a strict one.
yeah, I was watching all the R stuff with Pop. So yeah, he was pretty cool. He was laid back, but if I began to emulate,
Mm-hmm.
well, then that's when he would, but I was smart enough to not do that. And so but my
Right.
parents, they weren't tolerating. So I could listen to rap and all that, but wasn't going to be no pants sagging and
Oh,
all
no,
that
that's
fucking
horrible.
shit.
Yeah, that's stupid anyway.
Yeah, not in my mom's house. You don't play that shit. Not even now. I'm grown. Shit
Right.
ain't good.
Right on.
Man,
Mom-
I was
Mom
a little
was the rock.
punk ass kid. I
That's pretty
swear to
straight
God.
up.
I was
That's
a little
pretty
punk
straight
ass
up.
kid.
Yeah. Mom was the rock of
jeez.
that family. Yeah.
Oh, man.
All
Yeah,
right, man.
she didn't play that, dude.
Nice.
Mondo, did you have any questions?
No, I'm
Johnny
just digging it. I'm digging having you on.
Yeah, Johnny, we had a great conversation with you, bro.
It's awesome.
Hey, man, I'm glad it went well, man. I can't wait to have you guys on the show, man. It's
Yeah,
going to be
man.
awesome.
Thank you so much, man.
Let
Listen,
it keep going, man.
yeah, man, absolutely.
All right.
Keep your show going, brother. Keep it going, man. Thank you so
Hey,
much
man,
for
I
this call.
appreciate that vote of confidence. I appreciate that because
Oh,
it's
man.
just me, man. So,
Well, you're
I
doing a
appreciate
damn
it.
good job,
You're
bro.
getting some good people on, and man, we're thrilled to have had you on tonight, Johnny.
Yeah, absolutely.
To be totally honest, thank you.
thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I really do.
You got
Oh,
it.
Johnny.
Hey, when this drops, I can share it everywhere.
All
A
right.
million times, everywhere.
Okay, thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
We
man.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny, have a good night, brother. Take care.
All right, man. You too.
All right, later.
Adios.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next segment of the Two Stone Dudes podcast. This is your co-host, Ryan Castle, with Rothenod and Moto Homunculero. And we just had one hell of an interview with Johnny Blaze, man. Yo, that dude's a man.
He's awesome.
He was awesome, and we had a blazing conversation. Is what
Right.
we had. It was a great stream of consciousness conversation, and he set the tone for us because when you asked him what he does on his podcast, and then he went through the whole diatribe about, hey, everybody has a podcast where they ask all these, canned questions like you're on entertainment channels and so forth.
Right.
And he's like, I don't do that. And actually in this podcast, we don't do that either. We get into it as part of the conversation, and then people come out and go, you know what, man, I was a crocodile rancher. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, we don't do that MTV shit like he mentioned.
No, we don't. We're not DJs. We're not DJs.
Yeah, we're not that type.
Now, here's what it is. I have a format.
We're pod jocks.
Right. So I have a format, right? And I use that format basically as a guide. When I can't think of a question to ask, well, then I'll go by the format. And then once I get into the format, like you were explaining, Mondo, I'll go off the format. And I'll just start my own conversation with that person and allow everybody else in the room to get conversation as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So I like doing that. I definitely do like having the format as my guide, though. It gives me stability. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I like stability. I like structure. So,
Structure.
yeah.
It's good.
I'm real proud of this podcast right now. I think we did a real good job. And,
Give us an applause, Mondo. Give it an applause. Is that the button? It is the button.
yeah, we deserve that. And, it's only a matter of time. We're real young in this still. It's only a matter of time before somebody hears us that's going to blow us up out of the water.
That's right. We're gonna be heard by someone, and we're gonna get somebody on here who's huge.
Yeah.
We are being heard by many,
Yeah.
and I am grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm grateful that it shows that we got listeners all over the world, and that's fucking cool.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is. So, I need that listenership to grow, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to do it, except pay for fucking subscribers. I'm not going to do that shit. I refuse to. We're either going to grow this thing organically, or I'm just going to fucking kill it.
Oh.
Why the fuck not? Why would you keep something alive if it's not going to do well? You know what I mean? You keep it alive if it's going to thrive. Makes sense.
It does in certain things.
Hey, man.
Some people may take that another way.
I'm such an all or nothing attitude. It's just me. That's all it is, dude.
Structure.
Yeah. I'm from the military, bro.
Structure.
That's what it is. I'm a fucking Marine. I can't turn it the fuck off no matter how hard I try.
So in the end, it's prior planning prevents piss poor performance. The 5 P's.
Yup.
And you achieve that with the big D's, which are drive, desire, and determination.
Listen to Mondo.
Oh, I was only down
We
for
got
the
a
big,
free session from Mondo.
big
How about
O
that?
and Doopies.
Right off the top of my head. So
Nice.
Nice, Mondo.
Nice. Mondo, what are the 4 agreements?
okay, the first agreement is be impeccable with your word. The second is don't take anything personally, and the third is do not make assumptions, and the fourth is always do your best.
Okay. Now I got that on rec. Now I have that recorded. I can go from that now.
Well,
Right on.
Sometime I'll do on my show. I'll do a whole 4 agreements. I've done it conversationally with myself on the show.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I attempt to live by them. I always do my best. It's just that some days ain't as good as others.
Right. I hear you.
Particularly when you have manifold ailments, and you may suffer from homicidal melees once in a while.
Shit.
Sound like an ex-wrestler almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Anyhow,
They told. Oh man.
Johnny Blaze, man, it
Was fucking awesome, bro.
This guy, I mean, and you're talking about the groups of podcasters. We've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
He's on it.
Yeah. I think we should get like a 420 affiliated podcast group.
Oh, certainly. That should be one.
I look for shit all the time about weed, and I don't find barely anything.
There's a lot out there.
I haven't really, dude.
Go into Stitcher.
Not a lot, dude.
You have to open your mind.
Okay,
Go
but
into
not a lot.
Stitcher and use some
not a lot
keywords.
of those out there.
Stitcher and keywords.
I'm not saying it's rare, but I bet you there's not a lot of weed.
Like when
Us,
I put in,
you could put 420 and we do show up.
when I went on
Right.
Stitcher and I searched Two Stone Dudes, I got stoned this, stoned guy, stoned. There was like
Really?
8 or 10. Oh,
What
yeah.
the fuck, man?
There was even one that says stone vagina.
And we didn't come the fuck up? That's
I
fucked
clicked
up.
on it.
Well, we did.
Oh, okay.
But I had to change the way the text was put together. I had it in there wrong. So, but there's a bunch. There's a lot of cannabis shows, believe it or not.
I was not aware
There are
of
a
this.
lot of cannabis shows. Cannabis, man, it's getting to be like draft beer.
Well, you know what we have to do? We have to...
It ain't Bud Light yet, but...
Yeah.
Thank
Well, you know what?
God.
We should probably get a hold of these other podcasters and invite them on the show. And,
Right.
and do that same thing. Exchange our listeners and we grow our listenership from there.
There's a podcast one. I got to look at it again on my phone. They do is a podcast, of course, but they do marijuana recipes.
Oh, wow.
They discuss recipes. They'll throw out
awesome.
They'll throw out a few recipes, right? And then with like their guests and send emails and pictures of them with the before and after.
That's like that guy we had on,
Discuss.
that chef guy. What was
Oh,
his
yeah.
name?
Guess what that Amazon package on my thing was today?
He sent you something.
yeah.
What did he
Sent
send
me
you?
his cookbook.
How great is
Wait,
that?
you forgot about it? He said he was going to send
How
it.
great
Yeah, I
is
totally
that?
forgot about it.
You have to tell me about it, and I'll buy myself a copy,
No
and I'll
problem.
start making some shit, man.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Anyway. What else do,
Marijuana.
marijuana. Yeah, I'm fucking stoned right now. Okay, I'll tell you what. So let's have a nice clean ending before I lose my place.
My neighbor's house.
I had a good time tonight. Mondo, thank you for asking questions and thank you for being part of the podcast and doing your part too, Rob. I really appreciate it. You guys are really gelling into the podcast more and more and more every show.
You ain't got to thank me.
We're just part of the crew, man. Once we got the equipment working right, she said everything was good.
And I just like saying
right.
nipples.
That's it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this episode of Two Stone Dudes Podcast. Good night, good evening, and sleep well.